There we go. Hi. So I'm Audio Magics. I'm gonna be doing my thing again. Let's get this going. So this is an old track I made. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over this. It doesn't look like it. Maybe if I project a little. There's a lot of reverb in that. Wow. So let me get the stream up on my phone real quick so I can see. So I can see chat. Pew pew pew. I might make a laser today. We'll do a laser a day. No, I really do need to get going on like gotta make some explosions. I feel like that's like top priority. I really want to fix this mix though. I don't know how to. It's not good. So way too much bass, like. Look at that phasing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. That's my reference track. I'm dumb. Should probably not put copyrighted music on my stream. Yeah, I wish I knew how any of this worked. Let me bring this stream up real quick. I'll let this play. Oh, probably don't want that. It's so muddy in the low end. I really don't like this. I mean, I like the composition, but like, I wish I knew what I was doing in like the mixing and mastering stages. I just gotta practice. Oh, that clap, dude. That's fucking ear piercing. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to do that today. That's going to be a lot of work and a lot of probably YouTube. And I don't want to have a stream full of me watching YouTube. That doesn't seem productive or entertaining. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. But I think we're going to try the explosions. I don't even know where to start with those either. Let's see. What happens? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, always nice when your roommate's bass comes through when he's downstairs. I text him real quick. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's see here. We'll get honestly, we could do something like that. I would like to do like a... What does phase sound like? Okay, so I'm going to put a really fast LFO on that. So let's just go ahead and get a little MIDI clip in here so I don't have to keep pressing shit. We'll do middle C. And it should be good. Maybe like, let's play this. Alright, that'll probably be long enough, I think. So, let's see. Yeah, it really just makes more noise out of the noise, but we don't want that. I like that. Okay, let's give it a filter. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do a flanger. No. We could sample and hold, but last time I messed with sample and hold, it crashed my whole program, so. Oh, that's up. Let me at least just do like a save as for what we got going. Alright, this will be Splosions. Should it be longer than that? I feel like that's kind of short for an explosion. Play your death, maybe. I like that for player death. Okay. We need to go back into Serum. Let's see what happens when we play with the cutoff. So I want to add this reversed. I kind of like what's going on there. So let's see what the I can't look at the phases. Okay, we don't need A coming through here. This is just noise. Let's slow this down. Ooh, I am into that. Both of those. Alright, so I want both of those, so let's go ahead and just try to... We're gonna output this to 3. We're gonna... Let's output it to 2. Oh, we can't. Oh, that's because it's MIDI. Alright, so we're outputting there. shit. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to delete this. Now we send it to. Check. Where is that picking up mics? Why is... Did we stop playing when I deleted? That's why. Okay. I think it's so weird that that has to be happening there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and record those two in just to see how that works. Okay. Alright, that works. So, it's a little bit quiet, but we can fix that. But right now, let's go ahead and... let's just bring it up right now so I can see it, because I don't like not being able to see the waveform. That's just awkward. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty? There's so much noise in between. Alright, so how's that sound now? It's super loud with all that noise in between too. Where's that noise coming from? Let's go ahead and turn external in off. No input. Well, will that still play the... But if I were to move this out... Because it is getting... I'm sending, but it's not going to pull an input, right? Yeah. Because, like, check this out. Cool. Because that is definitely where that noise is coming from, and that's probably where all my loss was coming from the other days, too. What's up, Armin? I'm trying to get you some explosions here, sir. Yeah, so I just found out that I was pulling sound from my 1/4-inch cable that's plugged into my audio interface on top of the MIDI out that I was doing here. So that explains all of this noise. Literally. It's just noise. It's bad. So, I'm going to re-record that. And see what we can get. So, we're just going to do a punch out on the loop. Track is armed and set to in, and that should do it. Am I still getting noise? It looks like I am. Let's go ahead and blow that boy up. Nope, no noise. Cool. Alright. So we'll go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to play through both of those just to see if we're getting any loss. I just made that a lot louder, which is good. We should be at probably 0 dB anyway, so it just sounds loud right now, and then I'll be able to compress it and it'll sound good. But while I have this, I'll go ahead and cut it up. We got 2 explosions here. Yeah, that's right on the beat. Dude, so my latency is really not too bad anymore. That's... What is that? It's supposed to tell me my milliseconds right there, how many I have selected. Oh, it's under, that's why. It just says 0 because it's so small. That's cool. Alright. So, we're just going to make this a bar. We're going to split it. Pull it down to our other audio track, consolidate it, and rename it Explosion. That's racist. Explosion 1. Then we'll go ahead and do the same here. So we're gonna split, pull that guy out, consolidate, rename. Oh, I guess I could just Control R this. Does this one not? Okay, cool. I almost cried. Let's go ahead and name it Explosion 2. That sounds right. So, is 1 our down or up? Cool, that's exactly what I wanted. Now we can delete everything here. And make a new one. So back into our loop here. And then we gotta arm this track. Let's go ahead and... What? Oh, I'm not looping. There we go. Now we're gonna bring Serum back up. Now what we want to do here is, this is just so quiet, we want to stage our gain a little bit. We kind of want our output around like negative 12 dB-ish. That's where I like to sit. So right now it's looking like we're, yeah, way down there. But I don't know, man. That's pretty up there. Let's get some compression in here. We'll use internal compression just because I really like Serum's compressor, and if we are, if I'm outputting the processed audio file rather than the master, most of my processing that gets done like on the master chain or on the chain of the track over here, the effects that would go down here, we won't hear those, and I'm really enjoying being able to just pull the clips out, so we're going to do internal. So we want to get like probably like 6 dB gain reduction here or something, just so we're tightening everything up, just to see what it sounds like, and we can boost the gain from there. So we're going to pull our threshold down till we start seeing some gain reduction. Cheese and rice, nothing? Oh, maybe it goes up on this one? I don't know. There's a little bit. Yeah, okay, so going up goes down. That's interesting. We just want a little bit of gain reduction here. Pull our ratio down to 2. I want to bring the attack up a little bit so that we can get some punch from the explosion there. Give the release where it's at, a little bit of gain. Yeah, it gave us like 2 dB. I like where this sits. So let's see, what else can we do to this? Modulation. Let's see. A ninja's favorite cat breed. I don't know. What is it? Let's see here. I like what we have here, but we have already recorded these, kept them without that compression. So I'm gonna kind of just tweak around with everything and oh my god, Tabby. That's good. Let's see. I want it's almost like Super Pac-Man death. Just super fast. Let's see. Trying to find one that would be good for like enemy death, because the other ones are a little bit longer. Actually, yeah, I want to pull these notes down, because if this is going to be enemy death, it needs to be a little bit shorter, because it's going to be happening all the time. And this gets annoying really quick. Alright. Ooh, something in that was cool. What if I did that and we put like some filtering on it? Let's put our compressor after our filter. Oh, wait, there's... I'm so dumb. There's a filter right here, and we're sampling holding on it. So if this res right here, actually on the sampling hold, is more of a bit crusher, which is where we're getting a lot of our grit from on this. So I don't know if I want to change that for this filter. Let's see, though. Ooh. That is grainy. Huh. That is really interesting. If you're wearing headphones, that was cool. Okay, so what if we pull this cutoff down? I like that. That is not bad. Maybe a little higher. Alright. It's got a lot of spread though. What does that sound like if we bring it to mono? Cool little trick I learned. It's not really a trick if you know Ableton or have used it for any length of time. You're gonna drop your utility in here and we can pull this bad boy to mono. Somehow, like this. Yeah, there's a lot of differences. I was watching another producer's stream earlier while I was eating dinner, and before I left for dinner, I was actually watching it on my computer and then with my monitors. It's like, all right, cool. I can kind of hear quite a bit of what's going on. And oh, hey, Forrest. Whenever I went over to my girlfriend's house and was watching it on my phone, I was like, yeah, there's zero information in the lower register. Like, a lot of people were talking about, like, it was like this guy, people were sending him their songs, and he was like giving them feedback and stuff to better their tracks, and they were they were talking quite a bit about the low end. I just had no idea. I had to use my eyes, which is not good. So I'm pretty happy with this right here, though. I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. Wrong one. Okay. So record. And this one, I think, might reverse it too. See if we can get some good sounds out of that, and maybe do some layering. See what happens. Let's bring this volume up because apparently I'm really bad. Okay. Oh wow, what is that? It is just completely crushed right here. That's what's giving us that grit. That's pretty cool. Dude, Armin got you. That's a good burn. Alright, so what does this sound like? No one knows. That is right about where I want that. So, I'll go ahead and pull one of these guys out. We found out that my latency's fine. So, we split it. We consolidate it. Now we'll name it. We'll call this one Anime Splosions. Alright, so how are these sitting in comparison as far as gain staging? It's not too bad. I could bring these up a little bit. We'll maybe put them at like -10. It's like masking my voice. Alright, so let's see what these sound like staged. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and pull this back. Oops. Yeah, we'll do right to there. So I am going to make a copy of this. Let's get a new audio track down here. Insert audio track. Where are you? I should probably learn these keyboard shortcuts. I'm gonna bring you down here. Why are you not? There we go. And then we got this handy dandy button. Pew! Alright, so we'll kill this. See what this sounds like. Sounds like something going up in flames. So what happens if we play them both? And then let's show fades. Where you at, boy? Show me them fades. Alright, we're going to pull this one this way. And we'll pull the other one the other way. See how that sounds. Okay, that's cool. So we're actually going to go ahead and record that. So I'm going to pull these two up here and group these tracks. And we're going to have this output. Why is this way? Why are you like this? Can I pull input from group? There we go. Alright, let's see here. Can I have this, please? Shit. Alright. Come on over here. Come on, Vamanos. That's probably copyrighted. Alright, all I did was speak Spanish. That's not a crime. That should be good. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn off our loop, punch in, punch out. We'll drop our cursor here, and we need to arm this. Kill that, kill that. Yeah, keep that on. I think that's it. Alright. Now hopefully we didn't lose anything from the phasing on that. Let's see, kill this. Helps if we monitor correctly. I like that. So let's pull this down. This is gonna be enemy anemone. There we go. So let's open this group back up. Got that guy, got that guy. What? No, because we're in group 2, which is being pulled. There we go. There it is. Yeah, I saw the 200 over 12, and I was like, I don't know what that means. All right, so let's also have one of these that's not faded. Well, actually, let's rename this. Decrescendo. And we'll name this one Crescendo. Then we're going to take copies of each. If I do that, does it keep the fades? Can I show fades and fix it? Yeah, I see that in the title. Rename. Let's go ahead and rename this too, and I want to have it be the R. Okay, so we're going to rename this one. It's going to be called that. So we've got enemy explosion reverse. And we've got the enemy explosion decrescendo. Let's go ahead and also let's add a track down here. I'll take this down here. Let's add one just for shites and kikels. Let's go ahead and do show fades. This will be the crescendo. And we'll go ahead and bring this guy. I'll make this one the decrescendo. Look at that. If we push them all together, what? Z. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So now we got a cool thing going on here. Let's go ahead and go through each one of these and see what they sound like. Let's bring this guy over. Get a little space in there so we don't feel like, blowing our heads off. Let's just clip everything. Okay, so I like all of these. I don't know if they're processed with the fades though. So I don't know if outputting this would do what I want it to do. Let's try an experiment just to see. So I want to pull this out. I've already got all the info we need from there. Let's go ahead and drop the MIDI information as well. Pull our loops out, and we're going to make a track for each one of these. Or we've already got everything made, but so let's go ahead and put this one here. Oh, whoops. That's a MIDI track. That's the group master. So we're going to go ahead and just quit being a dumbass. And let's ungroup these tracks. Insert audio. That's just like Control T, right? Boy! Alright. Because I'm pretty sure I can export all tracks. I don't know if that is in like some special like stems format, or if it's going to be just a bunch of wave. So we'll find out. That's the experiment right now. Drop this in here. So we've got 9 clips. I'll delete. I don't want to delete Serum. Let's actually save Serum and save our project. Oh yeah, we pulled all the width out too. I think I might have recorded like that. Oh well. So let's go ahead and save. It was just for one explosion, if anything. This can go in effects. We'll name it Explosions. So now we can delete this MIDI track. And I want to go through and name all of these. Let's actually, we can do this. Control R, Control C, Control R, Control V. Control C, RV. You know, we're just doing the CRV. Yes, that's the method here. Cash refund value? Is that, I think that, you know. Whatever it is. Paste. I don't know if you guys caught yesterday at all, but I did quite a bit of quite a bit of air horns, and I'm trying to stop myself. I think it's from hanging out with my buddy Kenny. But like, we'll be just doing anything, and something good happens, and he's like, "Bow, bow, bow, bow." And so I'm trying to, I'm trying to stop that. Kenny, you're a bad influence. All right, rename this one and post it. And I'm doing this because hopefully it will name the tracks when I do that output. And if this works, then I'm gonna start doing it this way for damn sure, because then I can do post processing, which I have spent a good amount of money on products for. So yeah, it sucks to not be using it right now. Let's get this. All right. So all together, this is gonna clip. Sorry. I just had a heart attack. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save this. And let's say export, render track, all individual tracks. Render length. What are we going for? They seem to know what they're talking about there. Yeah, everything looks good. Let's try it. Is it gonna be called Splosions.wave? Because we're exporting a bunch of tracks at once. I don't get it. Oh, okay. Nice. That is awesome, dude. And it pulled the reverb and delay sends too. Ah, dude, it's like Christmas. Okay. So let's go ahead and delete these two. I'm gonna create a folder, call it Splosions. Drop all these bad boys in now. Oh, and it dropped the master in. Okay, we're definitely gonna delete that. Alright. So, yeah, dude, fucking sweet. I'm excited. So that's a folder for you, bro. I'm gonna drop that on you at some point. I don't know how Discord works with showing information and all that, so I've just been avoiding it. But after stream, I'll get you that. Let's see. Now I'm gonna make a quick little song. Why not? So we'll just do a new live set. And I'm not going to waste anybody's time and make all my own instruments. This is just kind of, I've been working a lot and I kind of want to just have a little bit of fun. So, sound design's fun and stuff, but sometimes it's fun to not have a goal. Sounds good. What are your thoughts on Dropbox? I've been using that on some projects at work, and it seems pretty cool. I know it's popular. Where's my water? There it is. Mute this mic real quick. Alright, let's make some music. Yeah, I've never actually used the app. I've only used it like the in folder type deal. It really just is like part of my file system at work. Um, but I've only used it for one project, so I don't really know how what its shortcomings are and stuff like that. But let's make some freaking music. So let's see here. We're gonna save this real quick. Let's go ahead and call it. What is today? The 10th? The 110. People are going to be thinking I'm talking about the freeway. Yeah, I do like that about Drive too. Yeah, we mostly use Drive for everything at work. I'm just on a specific project real quick with one of the PMs that prefers Dropbox. But no, I like Drive a lot. Drive is my go-to as well. So let's start with you know what, we're doing house because I miss it. I haven't done house in a while. So well, I know I got a cool little kick from Native Instruments, a little kick synth for Reactor. So we're gonna start out with that. I am super noob with Reactor. I forgot how to open this. There's like an ensemble that you have to open, but how do I get there? We go. No. I don't know for a fact that they're in here, but we'll check. I feel like it would just yeah, I mean, there they are. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna bring in the kick. And this is a great kick synth. I really enjoy this, and it was free. It's part of their track one, like full deal that they've got for Reactor. But I'm a broke boy, and I don't have any of the premium stuff from NI. But yeah, I've got Tractor, but that's for other stuff. So, but yeah, this kick is great. There's a whole bunch of samples. How do we get through? Is it like this? Oh, there we go. So I'm going for like we want a lot of energy. I'm not looking for too much of like an 808 feel, and those are really suppy 808 feeling. Ooh, that's dark, dude. That's like literally an 808. Ooh, that's the one. That is nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and you can layer with it and everything, dude. Oh, it's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I need to dive into this thing one day. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna go with presets for right now. Is this all the different... Oh, these are all kicks. What? We're on Airwalk, remember that. We're gonna try out the sub B. What? That's ridiculous, dude. Alright, let's go back to this. Where were we in Airwalk? That is not what I was on, but that's what it said I was on. Oh, I must have been on Airwalk and then I was changing the sample. That's what it was. So these are all actual presets. So we're gonna, let's go to the init, I think. Oh, dude, it changes the waveform too because those other waveforms looked way different. Oh, this is sweet. Let's go ahead and do like a... I really want a digital kick because we're going for a really digital sound. We on Airwalk! Let's pump work. Oh, dude, I don't even... That extra little rumble at the end, that's like... Dude, I can make that sound good. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make that the, this is our kick. I always make my kick red. We're gonna insert a MIDI clip here. Let's make it 4 bars long because our kick is not really gonna be that oh, whoops. Kick's not gonna be that interesting. That's not the point of a kick. So, God, I love, that's a fucking interesting kick though. Let's say that like 128. Alright. We got a kick, dude. It is. It is a frog sound. We're changing... I already named it. We're gonna... What do we need next? Baseline. Let's do the same thing. We're gonna grab Reactor again. And we're gonna use the track... Oh, dude, I gotta navigate through all that. Okay, no. Cool. We're gonna use the track 1 bass. Because they've got some really cool basses in here. And I am going on presets right now, so judge me. Let's go ahead and get an analog bass. What sounds cool? Jiggly. Oh! I love the freaking feedback on the waveform. That's too cool. But I don't want that. It might sound good lower. Let's bring our octave down. Nah. Okay, dude, that's it. What key are we gonna play in? Easy key, C minor. We'll do C minor. Oh, I wanna do C harmonic minor. We could do that. Do I want to do a syncopated bass line or a driven bass line? That's the thing. So we could do like a... if I could play in key, okay. So that'd be driven, and then we can do syncopated, like a... Yeah, it was out of time, but yeah, something like that, dude. I feel like with that sound, driven just sounds good. And yeah, Armin, you said drive it, so we're going driven. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna improv this real quick and see if I can get it. Let me bring this octave down so I can play where I'm comfortable. There we go. All right, so we're going driven. Ugh, I slipped on the keyboard. We can fix that though. Let's go ahead and get in here. Get rid of that. Timing's a little off because I slipped. What's it sound like though? Make sure we're doing gain staging here. Oh, that's gonna sound good, dude. Yeah, let's see what it sounds like if I quantize it. Sometimes quantization can be a little too extra, so we'll bring up the settings. We're gonna go barrel, 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 barrel. We only need eighths. We'll pull it down to 60. I kind of feel like this should be 2 hits. Oop, Control Z that. But instead of that, let's actually make this 8 bars. Duplicate. Alright. Let's play with a little bit on the B side of it. This so skinny. I don't know why I left it that way. Yeah, dude, I could see that. That's cool. Okay. Happy accidents. Alright, so we're gonna keep this and work off of it. I'm definitely gonna modulate it later, but right now I just wanna... Damn, I like that. Okay. Alright. Let's keep Reactor going. There's a really cool like modular... Reactor is kind of like a modular synth in itself, but I don't have any of the stuff for it, so what I do have is this not micro prism, but is it micro? No, it's not. It's reactor blocks. Okay, cool. So I've got these 3 ensembles in the blocks, and it's like somebody put together a modular synth for me. I can't change the pieces, but I can tweak the parameters. So it's basically a trial version of like, hey, look what you can do. But you can do a lot with just what they gave you. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. Look at this thing, dude. It's so great. Alright, we want to be in the higher register for this. And that is, this thing's so great. But let's make it our own. So, where is that, the arpeggiator? I think it's this. How does any of this work? Oh, dude, this is a little FM synth right here. They modulate each other. What? Can I flip this and look at the logic? Is that... Dude, if you buy this, can you look at the logic? Ah, this is too cool. Sorry I'm not talking much right now. This is just so cool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, these are priests. What? What in the world? I didn't even look. I didn't even try it. What is this? Dude, it's like Format and Sforzando's off itself, which is that bendy feel, and it's got modulating. There's an LFO slowing down in there. Like, what? I'm just using this preset shamelessly. I don't give a shit, dude. This is great. And there's so, like, the mod wheel is that space. This is so great. Sorry, I'm losing my shit right now. This is fucking wow. I'm just gonna improv. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with that, but that thing's cool. We're going to go ahead and do another little improv, and I'm going to be more staccato about it, because that was the most legato thing. So let's go ahead. Experiment time. See this right here? We're gonna go ahead and just drop it there. I'm actually gonna leave that. Yeah, I have trouble with lasers. They just come. Alright. So let's go ahead and... What other toys did I get recently? Man. Dude, no. Okay, here's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and just... So what I'm going to do here is delete all of these and just let it be the first note for every note, or every change of tone, change of note. Except for that little triplet deal. It's not really a triplet, but yeah. And then what we're going to do is do Control All legato. Now, and I know what you're thinking. You already did a legato and it's way more interesting, but check this out. We're going to go over to the instrument. We're going to go to our MIDI effects and we're going to cheat with an arpeggiator. Time to make this do some things. Let's do chord trigger. We're not playing chords actually. Let's do up and down. We're gonna do a slight swing on it. Oh dude, this just got super swung. Alright, we're doing it though. Yeah, dude. All the stuff that they throw in for music is pretty. I think it's all Latin. I want to say it's Latin, but I don't really know. I'm shitting out of my ass, as one should. But yeah. So, hi mom. Hope you're watching. All right. So let's keep this going a little bit. I like what's happening here. Let's change our key to minor. Let's do 16ths and pull the swing out. Nice. I'm not gonna try to say it, but yes. I'm so every single time I use an arpeggiator now, and they're like, I'm just gonna throw on some arpeggiator sauce, give it a little bit of spice. Now, if we throw an auto filter on this, it's gonna take off. Let's go ahead and just do bass. digging what's happening here. I know what key we're playing in, but I don't really know what our chord progression is. So I kind of just wung it. So let's see what we're doing. Oh, let's get some color coding in here and name some stuff. This is our bass. Bass is orange. This is harp. Was it that blue? Yeah. Alright, so now we've got that. Sorry, it's gonna kill me. Let's get a chord progression going. We'll just do like a... Ooh, I'll play with Serum here. Still use it preset because that's what I'm about right now. And if you got a problem with that, look at this tank. Alright, let's go ahead and do a pad. What do we got here? Too much drama, that sounds right. Dude, there's so much space in that. Okay, but we'll do it. We'll do it just to know what our thing is. So we're gonna bring this, or leave that there. We're gonna bring this here, but I'm not actually gonna use it for that. Our pads are gonna be pink. That's not really pink, but whatever. So we're gonna open this up and just kind of see what we've got going on here. So we started out with a C, it goes down to that B. So if we do a chord, if we do a C minor right there, that's gonna be super dissonant when it goes down into that B. Let's just do, I'm just gonna triad the root note and see what happens. So it's weird looking at this. I'm just gonna do it on the piano so I can see. Where are my notes? Why are they? Oh, yeah, they should be showing up. Why not? Oh yeah, we definitely do actually want to. Control Alt, bring this up 2 octaves. Now we're at middle C. So now I can actually see what I'm doing. So then we're on B. Down to G sharp. And then all the way down to G. Wow, I'm like in a chromatic progression. It's weird. Alright, yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and still do that D. do that again over here. Wow, oh yeah, I forgot I duplicated this. I could have definitely just copied these chords across. We're gonna actually do that. Fuck that. Definitely gonna change our pad there. There is too much drama in this pad, and I'm sorry for that. Maybe a serene. Ooh, these are really good looking. Not a fan. There's too much movement in that. Simplify it a little bit. Alright, so this doesn't sound great right now, but check this out. This is really frowned upon right now, and I'm trying to learn how to get out of it, but I don't know how yet, so right now, I'm gonna do it the way I know. We want this to duck. We're gonna leave it that way. Alright, so we're gonna pull this down for damn sure. What is gain staging? This is really just gonna be a background element. So is this. I mean, it is our progression, but not a huge fan of the sound right now. Let's actually throw an EQ on there and see what we can do with it. I'm a big fan of the EQ8. Let's get this where we can see it. That instantly better. I was not a fan of those highs, dude. But let's get a little bit of this resonance out. Definitely need to pull bass out as well because there's just no reason. reason to have that low frequency information coming through an instrument that is not being used for low frequencies. Oh, that's the kick coming through, okay. I was like, dude, what is that low end for? Alright. Let's do mid-side. This is where right now I'm sweeping frequencies to see if there's anything that just stands out to me that I don't like. Ooh, right there. There's a little bit of a harsh one. Let's say it was at 2K. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Now let's throw like a, let's try to get a good little lead in here, just because I think I'm getting ready to wrap up and might not finish this song today, but it was, you know, it was just something to start, something to do. Get some time burnt up, feel a little productive, because I gotta go to sleep at 11 if I want 8 hours of sleep. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do Serum again. Look for a lead. Oh, not a Moog. I thought it said not Moog, like Yoshimitsu, not Moog, but a Moog. Tokyo. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna go chromatic. I don't know what riff I want to give it. That's busy. I don't want it to be that busy. I got enough going on with that duct pad. I don't like this lead. I want something really like ping. Not that. That is it, dude. Alright, stay in key. You know what, dude? I'm not a fan of these duct pads. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna put an arpeggiator on it because why not? That doesn't feel coherent to the bass at all. Go ahead and grab the end of that real quick. Let's just do it from there. This is just one. Do some pulse width modulation. Yeah, we're gonna LFO that detune. Is this applied to anything? Yeah, it's applied to two things. So we're gonna drop this on the detune. That sounds terrible because it's going too fast. See, now you can hear this coming through the background a little bit. That's nice. Alright. Oh, dude, there's so much more percussion to add. What am I doing? Alright, let's just go ahead and add a couple of MIDI tracks in here. Let's go ahead and grab a well, you know what? Let's get an audio track in there too. No, because if I find a sample that I want to use, I'm going to drop it into a MIDI track anyway, so I can use a sampler. So pause that so it doesn't get too burnt out. Right now I want to find a, let's go ahead and name this hi-hat, because for now I'm just going to have one. This will be our clap. Whoa, I remember middle school. And this will be our hi-hat, clap, and let's have a groove snare. I'm going to leave that lowercase because I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. Alright, and so for hi-hat, let's just go ahead and search hat. We're going to go down to samples. What do we got? A little too much space in it. I could do that one. That's got a lot of energy. I like that. Alright, so we're going to drop this on a hi-hat. I don't know why it doesn't ever do that. I see other people do it all the time. Okay. Now, cool little trick I learned. Pull the sustain out. Pull the release out. And now, decay is your best friend. That's about where I want it to sit. We all know how to make a boots and cats. It's going to be super simplified just so I can get it done before I shut this down. So we don't need that playing yet. Now let's real quick get a clap. I don't want 8 people clapping. Come on. Let's just do an 808 clap. Nah. I could do that. All right. You a bitch. All right. That sounds kind of shitty. It's like super, super dead. But that's okay. We'll just use it for now. Again, we all know how to make a boots and cats. And that is what I'm doing. Oops. Yeah, that's what happens when you like do really shitty sample grabs. This is not great. I think actually I want to do for this hi-hat, That's our groove snare. Like, how did that happen? But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and grab open hi-hat. That's the one. This is done. Alright, again, sustain release, and we want to cut the tail hard off of this. We want this clap to really smack, so let's get an EQ out real quick. Let's see if we can do it with some compression. Let's use my compressors. I really like these that come out of... I think it's this. No, it's not this. What is it? It's been a while. Oh, we're in synths, that's why. It's not Protobird. That's the Klingons. This is a great one. You didn't hear a difference on which one? Sorry, there's like a little bit of latency. I think it's like 10 to 15 seconds. Oh yeah, okay, check this out. We will A/B it really quick. Gives it that little bit of punch in the beginning. Feels a little bit flat right there, and then it's not so much like a huge change, but like you could just feel the timbre of it switch up a little bit, and it gives it a little bit more of that here, we'll pull the reverb out so you can hear it better. It kind of like it takes all the transients and normalizes them for the most part. So it'll take all the things that are like way too low and pull them up a little bit, and all the things that are way too high and bring them down. So like if we were to be looking at this file right here, like down in here, some of these that are too low, it's trying to normalize them all into here. And like these ones that are peaking up to here, it's bringing them down a little bit. Alright, so let's get this vert back. Yeah, but without our effects, this is our clap in the mix. And then we bring in the compressor. Gets that flattened sound a little bit, and then we verb it. And now it has that little bit of energy. It's that beat we were looking for on the upbeat. And this is all very shitty. Like, this is very low tier on what I'm doing here. I spent a lot more time on my percussion on that last competition track I did, but yeah, this was just for fun. think I'm coming up on 2 hours on the stream. That's not too bad. But I am going to call it quits here pretty quick. Let's go ahead. Where's our gain at? We're sitting at -3. Let's bring it down to -6. This just doesn't feel like a very cohesive piece. Like the parts. I like that. I just can't find a lead. I can't find space for a lead right now. I don't like that. So we're gonna leave those out. I like what's happening right here though. And we are at -5, it looks like. 4.3. So let's pull the bass and the kick out a little bit. That's looking good. So we're in a good spot. I haven't really mixed at all. This is just gain staging, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what mastering does real quick, just because why not? So right now we're sitting at about -767 dB when we're peaking. Yeah, that was 6.5. So we're gonna throw a master on here. That's gonna create a ton of latency within the things that are happening here, but that's okay because we're at this stage. You're no longer composing. You're no longer really like touching any of that stuff. But that's, you know, assuming I had laid all this out in composition, which I haven't. This is just a little loop that's repeating over 4 bars for most of them, but 8 bars on some of them, which is at this BPM 10 seconds-ish. So let's go ahead and throw Ozone. This is a mastering software that I wanted for a very, very long time. It's usually around $300 to $400, and I got it on sale. So what this is going to do is it's a mastering suite, so it really comes with a whole bunch of different really cool tools that are way over my head. Mastering is a whole profession of its own that I am not going to downplay by saying that I can do it. So here we have a bunch of presets. If we want to go like a house feel, I could, there might be house in here. There's no love for house. Disco's, you know, pretty close to house. We'll go with that. It's also got this really cool tool where, say, I don't want to master anything, or I want like a good starting point. I can just have a computer do it for me. This is like one of their selling points. The reason I like it is because it has this reference spot where you could drop a reference track right here. Like, I don't think I have it really any. That's just, this is an actual person. Why did that happen? Okay, so I'm not gonna actually play his music because that's I don't think that's right, but you can switch back and forth and just like hear the differences. You can look at the frequency response on the reference track and compare it to yours, where yours is sitting and all that. So it's really cool, but I'm not going to do that. So what we're going to do is mastering assistant. We want this to be a CD. I could have it go straight to that reference that I just put on, and it'll try its hardest to match the frequency response there. But let's just go ahead and say we're going to go high intensity CD. So that's like super high quality. Hopefully this does good. It's gonna make some weird noises while it figures everything out. That's nice. So now we're sitting comfortably at 0 dB. This is they got a nice limiter on here. Is this is not, I think this is their limiter. I don't know. I love this thing. We don't really need the reference track going in the back anymore. It's gonna stay. Oh well. But yeah, so that's mastered. Pretty cool stuff. So what we did there, the whole point of gain staging is really to give yourself headroom, so that you're not clipping the whole time and hearing distortion that's not really there when you get to the mastering phase and stuff like that. But you're also leaving room for pulling all the frequencies up that you want to. So like if we're sitting at like a negative 0.3 dB or something like that, we don't have much room to go. So it's like we're moving the whole thing up and down. But you really want to like get some core frequencies that are like that really like accentuate the sounds that you want to come out in your track. And you want to bring those frequencies up. So you need the room to do that without clipping. So that's why we keep the bass track at around negative 6 dB pre-mastering. And then when we're mastering, we're not pulling everything up. We're pulling certain frequencies up, certain frequencies out. I don't understand how their parametric EQ works. I need to... This program was way too much for me when I got it, and I have not really messed with it much. I've been trying to really focus on understanding the basis of mastering without having this very amazing tool, but it's cheating if you don't know what you're doing, because I clicked that Master Assistant, and that sounds good to me. I have no idea. I don't have trained ears. So that sounds good to me. A good mastering engineer would come in and be like, dude, that sounds terrible. Why are you thinking that? So rather than having that shortcut all the time and letting my ears just be lied to, I'd rather learn to master the old-fashioned way. I mean, it's not old-fashioned, but the the real way, so that this tool can be helpful to me, but not the end-all be-all, and I'll never actually learn how to master. Schmaster, you know. I don't want to always just schmaster. So, yeah. But yeah, I like where this track sits. A very good example of me being very poor at mastering. I used this to master the Show Some competition track that I did, and that sounds terrible. Like, the composition's there and I like it, but just the frequency. If somebody who knew what they were doing heard that, which they did, and I didn't win the competition, or even I don't even think I made the finalists. But yeah, I listened to that today, actually at the beginning of the stream. No, it was terrible. So yeah, that's why you actually learn how to master and don't cheat with expensive software. So yeah, I am gonna end it on that note. So it's been a good stream, guys. Made some cool music. Let's run through this loop real quick, see what we did. Save it first. I still love that bass. Cool. All right. Cheers, guys.